OJ was laughing like a motherfucker when he got up. Then I said, look at OJ said, I'm gonna put out a bounty for the person that did it. I'm like, shit, they go for that. Hey, yo, sir.
Welcome to Starkville, Mississippi, home of the Mississippi State Bulldogs. As we'll see a squad from the SEC, the South Carolina Gamecocks. Taking on one of the top teams in this conference, the Mississippi State Bulldogs. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up.
Oh boy, their brother, the one that put the gloves on. He was in that crying after he did that shit. You know what? I'm gonna do default shit.
The Gamecocks will kick it away to start us off. He'll start the return inside his 5.
You got a stack game fountain.
The Bulldogs offense will have first crack at this one. And it was a collection of highlight reel plays time after time last week.
Well, can't go pro.
Again, David.
There's no doubt. He showed you he's capable. He showed you the big play ability, and he can make those big plays for this offense. And I think the offense is going to continue to look for him. Like, he is that guy outside that they can trust. Interested to see, Jesse, the wrinkles off of the way they used him. And if he's going to continue to be the focal point,
ain't y'all tired of taking players that I used to have?
Continue to be the focal point, but I do think they have to move him around. You got to show some different looks, some different formations, get him in motion, stack releases, find him some access. Because there's no doubt this guy can run routes.
You ain't the one that did the deal on him.
He's dangerous after he has the football. So let's see some added wrinkles in what this offense and how they take the next step based on what he did last time.
All wideouts, no backs.
Remember when I was at Troy, you can't get caught. When I was at Troy, them three stars used to lead too.
Mississippi State right back to the line.
Man, stop.
Wants to throw on first down. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. Guys, let's talk a little bit about Mississippi State. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying? Picked off, and the opening drive is stopped with an interception. No real chance on the return, but they've got it at the 34.
Well,
I think my quarterback threw about 25
units against the pass. They're trying to change that here today. What a great job tracking the ball down, making a play on it, stabbing it out of the air for a big interception early. That should be massive for their confidence.
And there was lots of space as
he
gets into the 39-yard line.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And the defense snows him under after a very short game.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Blue shirt.
Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. And the Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for
first thing I hear is speed.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Wants to fire on second down. They get enough rush, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And that's not a good sign for this offense. You gave up 4 sacks a week ago. Now you're already getting your quarterback hit. They've got to protect their dude. They got to give him more time so he can make plays down the field.
Sure.
Protection is the biggest issue for this offense.
Talking about give you the money to go get some gas?
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs
here.
Give me that.
Give me that.
He's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches with David. What a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a
I don't know where I'm going to lose this game, though, so.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them.
Yeah, and those mistakes are going to happen. You're going to throw the football, you're going to throw interceptions.
What happened?
I think I stay aggressive with this offense. I get back to what I did on the first part of that drive, what made me successful.
I agree, David. Just turn the page if you're a quarterback, right?
He's going to let it go. Got it in stride inside the 20. And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
You got sacked again, man. I don't know, but he just missed the field goal.
Play action on 1st down.
Throw that shit.
Makes the grab on the left. Brought down at the 31.
I'm leaving dudes open. The quarterback still won't throw it to him.
The Gamecocks are in the hurry up.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them. They're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Guys, for just a little bit, let's talk about South Carolina. It has been a season to forget, and honesty compels us to say changes are probably coming.
I'm not sure, but I think...
I didn't know South Carolina was
no heart. I'm pretty sure that's what just happened. Listen, hasn't gone well.
South Carolina.
Noise continuing to get louder.
Just too much heat.
They don't know what.
They knock him down at the 31.
When you're on defense and you get to play outside
82 teams.
It's about as good as it gets, right?
82 teams. They try to make
this. Put them on the ground. Then I get to cover in space. I get to move all over the place. Great job by the outside linebacker. The most fun position.
Oh, I had Wednesday off, bro.
And the Gamecocks will punt this one away. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon.
You know that D that got caught with between the car and the garage,
he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard
that motherfucker been getting his problems left right, bro.
Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. We got a tight one early, and they go back on the attack, holding a 7-6 lead. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Snagged in the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42.
Hey, you got about 300 out the bar.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first.
Trying to put gas in your car.
This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. To the air on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him deep. Touchdown, Mississippi State. We're going to
go for 2 G's on this one. Yeah, man, I can't pass the ball.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. This offense needs to put together a scoring drive to keep up, trailing 14-6. And he is stopped immediately by the big defensive lineman. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Makes the grab. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36.
When Malik get up, he take
that big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters. Pressure
Ali voted
against me, man. Has arrived, and down he goes at the 30.
And they've been waiting for something good to happen with respect to getting after the quarterback, right? They're outside of the top 100 in the country in sacks per game. But
told you that it wasn't even close, man.
Generating this pass rush.
Wasn't even close.
3 sacks on the game so far.
Shit, the hell, a borderline top 5.
After the loss on the last play. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
See what I'm saying? Nah, that put me at 7.
You know what they need, you know what they want, and you know
Florida
what they deliver on third down.
I'll give him that.
Cowbell.
Even though I got some
Looking
good wins against
him,
too.
Unloads to the wideout. Got a man in the middle. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Third down, the focus of the defense has to shift. It has to change. We have to understand now exactly where the sticks are. We can't give up those plays for them to get beyond the sticks and get those first downs.
And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
And this offense gets nothing done on that play, but look at them. They're continuing to run this tempo. They want to try to do something to get a spark going to create a big play.
You still got injuries on,
man? It'll be third and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Lost one deep down the right side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. And the Gamecocks will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
I got
a return as it goes out of bounds.
That's got like 100 upgrade points,
State offense ready to
and
attack.
he maxed out.
Already with 2 touchdowns on the board. Now they're back at it up 14-6.
And I'm sitting there I'm trying to figure out why he came to the team.
So the first play of the drive will come from the 43. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. Just a small return, but a big play as they have it now at the 45.
And what a great moment for that young man right there. That's his first career interception in college football. He's a guy that's worked so hard. He wanted to make an impact for his defense this year and comes up with a massive play right there.
Wants to go up top on first down. It's complete on the right side. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup. The Gamecocks headed quickly to the line. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49.
And the defense just gets their 4th sack of the day. Guess what? This offensive line, they gave up 4 last week, too. So you need some consistency up front. Make sure you protect that QB that can make those big plays for you.
He's picked off, and he's thrown a dozen of them. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And the defender makes a great read.
What you playing, Call of Duty?
And makes the big interception in the back end. Here's the thing. That's number 4 this season, so he's finding the football consistently.
Looking to throw on first down. He's got his man.
You got a whole week.
10 yards on that one.
You got a whole week.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on.
Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And it won't make the connection going for the big play.
Well, you knew you were going to see it in this game, throwing the go route to one of the fastest players in all of college football. This receiver strikes fear in the heart of every defense because he's got elite track speed. He's going to blow the combine up in the 40-yard dash because of his wheels. Not able to connect with the quarterback on that one, but you know he has the defense's attention.
While we're only through one, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. And they've swapped ends of the field, and we'll get it going in the second.
then they're going to be like, Mama, he don't like us.
Back to work. Quarterback making adjustments. Looking to throw on first down. Oh, he's going to take a shot at the DB. Rolls in the deep ball. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
They got to go home.
And the Bulldogs will have it 1st and 10.
Man, this quarterback is having a first half. He's over 200 yards already, heating up, setting up. Dude, this dude might break his career high in passing. I don't know what it is. Somebody get stats for me.
They'll throw it from the red zone. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down.
This offense has gone his way early and often in this game. They've gotten into a nice rhythm. That time, though, the defense was expecting to throw going his way, and they put a really nice hit on him to force the incompletion.
This time
he's got it.
They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can't pick up first down without scoring. 3rd down. Gets it out fast. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have him 1st and goal. Mississippi State going up tempo. He wants to throw it. Looking to get it in. And he will take it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
Hey, bro. Let me get the thumbs.
We have some real distance being put on the scoreboard right now.
You do. It's early, but you got to find something positive.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Last drive ended with a pick. Vitally important to take care of the football this time. Rides the back on the option to give. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11.
And this offense on first down, man, they go backwards. And they built a deficit, and they've been sluggish. And they just need something to get going, to get started, because they kind of looked out of sorts and out of rhythm this whole game.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Gamecocks send out the punt unit. Coverage team does a good job and touches it dead. No return on this one.
Dude, how about that boom? I mean, you talk about power. That dude just booted that thing halfway across the field, completely flipping the field position and getting it down inside the 10. That is a nice job by that punter.
He'll start this drive firing. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming.
I know one of the things this defense really prides themselves on is being physical, and early in this game, putting a big hit on a guy that's already had a couple catches in this game, that's a good omen for the defense.
They'll spread the defense out, going 5 wide on 2nd and 10. Got his man quickly. And they're able to force him out of bounds after a short pickup. No huddle here for the offense. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And that is interception number 3 on the day. And they'll drag him down after a good return on the interception.
Man, what a great break on the football. Nice job seeing it, squeezing. A lot of those defensive guys, man, they don't have great hands all the time, but you always, always remember your first interception. They'll always remember this moment.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They'll move the tight end. The run up the middle, trying to find his way to the goal line. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. They'll try to pass it in on 3rd and goal. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
Boy, this defense is ridiculous.
The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. After throwing the pick on the last drive, need to take care of the ball this time. He wants to go deep. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Lofts one high and deep. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. Back to pass. Trying to set up the screen. Oh, he's got some space. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Gamecocks in the hurry-up. They're looking to pass from the red zone. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
He has been terrorizing quarterbacks all year long. That now his 10th sack of the season. He's got speed. He's got power. He's going to play on Sundays, and he is not.
And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. And this defense is bringing the heat, another sack. And the Gamecocks will bring the punt team onto the field. Let's see what he can do with it. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. We're at the 2-minute timeout. They've built a big lead, and they'll try to pile on a little more before the break. They'll try to put something together, backed up a bit, starting at their own 13. Wants to throw on 1st down. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Offense in an empty set. Back to pass on 2nd down. He lobs one high down the left side. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
Well, we know this offense hasn't been able to get it going on the ground so far in this game. Now they're trying through the air, but give this defense credit. They've got a really good game plan. They've got all 11 guys on that side of the ball executing perfectly. Fantastic job in the back end that time, being in position and making sure that thing fell incomplete.
Working that left side. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35. They just keep firing. Catch in the middle. It's Balkinson. Brought down at the 46, but he got 10 on the play. To the air on 1st down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
You know, these linebackers have to be so good in zone coverage of reading the quarterback's eyes to get to the ball. You saw that linebacker do it.
Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. And that is his 5th interception, a nightmare he is not waking up from. Bringing it back. Touchdown Gamecocks! The defense putting points on the board. Plenty of time left in the half here as they take over, but they will want to be efficient here in the final 2 minutes. Looking downfield on first down. He's going to throw deep right side. Makes the grab at the 25, and there's room. That is exactly what you want to do with a football. He's got it all the way down to the 15-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line. Quarterback may change this route. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Dumps it to the back. It's complete to the left. He's all the way down to the 2-yard line. Just spectacular execution there. From the gun, he'll try to throw. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Fired in from the red zone for the score. Just over 30 seconds to go in the half. They've got it 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That's some old school, hard-nosed, tough running as he powers his way to the 30. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Caught over the middle. It's Sanders. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. Wants to go up top on first down. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. They'll throw again after the incompletion. And the catch along the sideline will come up a little short of the first down. If you didn't have a headache before, you've got one on the way. The cowbell's ringing on this 3rd down in Starkville. Rushes on him. Under heat, and he gets rid of it. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down. The Gamecocks will call on their punt team. Fair catch is signaled for and made. They'll mark it at the 12, and they'll start in a bit of a hole. Waning seconds of the first half. Let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Leaves it with the back. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
And that would be the definition of first down success. Putting yourself in a good position. It's 2nd and inches. I can do whatever I want next. I can take a shot down the field. I can run the football and get a new set of downs. Like, nice first down execution.
They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
And if nothing else, a notable first half so far in Starkville. And it's clear the aerial attacks of both teams have been relentless. They've been burning each of these secondaries like toast.
Where's the shower?
On the defensive game plans, if there even were defensive game plans.
Where's the shower?
Think, fellas, based on the first
the one you said you wanted to take the break.
Every route in the route tree again in this second half. With that said, let's send it back to the guys at Davis-Wade Stadium.
Where? The break? Yeah.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. Down 2 possessions to start this third quarter. They'd love to build some early momentum.
You ain't lying, because you only got so many possessions here in the second half. So now you're down. I got to maximize every single one. Put your best plays together. Start this drive off on a good note.
Yeah, it starts right here. Obviously, you can't get it all back on this drive, but you can create that momentum. You can create something special and some energy, but it's going to start with this offense here executing at a high level.
And the Gamecocks racing to the line in the hurry-up.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Looking to throw on first down. Under pressure, and down he goes at the 33.
Well, the defense knew coming into the second half here, they were going to have to crank up the pass rush, right? They've got the lead. They're going to be seeing this quarterback drop back. How can you affect him? You've got to win up front one-on-one.
It's picked off. 13th time he's done that this year. Trying to take it back. Touchdown, Bulldogs! What momentum you get when the defense comes up with a play like that. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Well, the good news is they threw a touchdown pass last time. It was just to the wrong team, Jesse. And the ball comes out. What a disastrous play. And the defense jumps on it. They get that turnover.
You know, oftentimes when you're playing in conditions like this and it's raining, you'll see a lot of the skill players offensively take off the gloves because they want to be able to feel the football. They think it gives them better control of it. And I don't know if that played into the football going on the ground there, but you know that ball security is going to be one of the biggest factors in this game moving forward.
And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, the offense has had their way all game long up to this point. Finally, the defense is able to make a play. And I'll tell you, after that hit, that receiver, he's going to be thinking twice about running that route again.
And the pass is incomplete here on third down, but there is a flag. Let's check it out. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. From here, it would just be a 30-yard field goal try. Let's see how aggressive they're going to be to try to pick up that first down. From the gun, wants to pass. Finds a man in the middle. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it first and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. Quick strike through the air for the score. I don't know exactly what the defensive coverage was, but it's... going right to work up top. Firing to the right, complete. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Looking to throw on first down. And the defense picks up a sack, getting the quarterback down at the 44. The Gamecocks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. And here comes the pressure, and there he goes down again.
When you talk about outstanding pass rushers, you're always talking about dynamic guys. And he's been that each and every week for this defense. Speed, he's got power. You just simply can't block him. And that last play is his 10th sack of the season.
And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. And the Gamecocks will punt it away on 4th down. And these guys have been busy. 6th punt of the day. Fair catch is made at the 15-yard line, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Quarterback by himself in the backfield. They'll start this drive going to the air. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Now backed up in their own end, it's 3rd and long.
And finally, the defense is able to get some pressure on this quarterback. They had been trying all game long different ways to affect him, weren't able to get there. But on that play, because of the pressure, it affected his accuracy. That's why the ball falls incomplete.
He'll get it up to about the 32-yard line before he stopped, and it'll be 1st down.
Well, this defense is going to have to find a way to start mixing up their coverages. They're in a tough spot. They're down right now, so most people would think the opponent would be running the ball, but if you've had the success these guys have had throwing it, you're going to see more shot plays. You better change your looks up to try and get a takeaway to get back in this game.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. The offense changing the play. To the air on 2nd down. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense finally stops him, right? He's had a heck of a day, and they're taking a shot down the field to him. And I think they've gone to their go-to guy because he's put up numbers, and he's been productive, and he's got that speed on the outside. Defense has definitely got an eye on him and kind of saying, hey, we got to make sure we take him away.
Downfield. And they exploited that soft spot, and they get it down to the 35. Mississippi State going up tempo.
Man, we knew coming into this game just how explosive this offense could be, and a big part of that is their ability to throw the football. They've scored a ton of points, and it's because they can generate plays like that. When this quarterback sees the one-on-one matchup he wants, he is not afraid to pull the trigger, and he hits a big throw there.
So now it's 2nd and long. He wants to throw it again. Looking for the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They went for it all, and it paid off with the score.
The great thing about spreading a defense out, I can see where the blitz is coming.
South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there, moving forward just a few. The Gamecocks are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. They'll make the stop about 3 yards short of the 1st down. And here comes the punt team. Fair catch is collected at the 24, and that's where they'll start this drive. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. They unleashed an aerial assault last time and took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. Make this defense think. Put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to...
He tosses one high and deep down the left side. Makes a catch at the 20. Touchdown, Mississippi State. And once he got away from the D, they had no shot at catching it.
Y'all ready for that
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wants to throw on 1st down. Hit hard just as he released it on 1st down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Last incompletion leaves them still sitting at their own 25 with 2nd and 10. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Surges across the 30, out to the 32, a 6-yard run. And the Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, hoping to keep the drive alive. Rides the back and leaves it. That defensive front just flat whipped them as they knock him down for a big loss. The punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team surrounding the ball. No chance for the return man to get in there on that one. The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. A quick strike touchdown up top the last time they had it, Jesse. They'd love to do it again.
No doubt. They've got so many playmakers on the perimeter, David. Just find a way to get these guys the ball in space.
And you already started, man. Making that big play, opening up this offense. This quarterback is feeling good about himself. I wouldn't be surprised if they give it right back to him.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on second down. Fires one high and deep. Snags it on the right. And an explosive play has him on the move, and he gets it all the way to the 48-yard line. Mississippi State right back to the line. Quarterback making checks. To the air on first down. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they won't make the connection, looking to make a big play there.
No big surprise there, right? You're throwing to a guy that already has 3 touchdown catches in the game, so take another shot. Every time he is looked.
Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown Bulldogs! They won it all, and that is exactly... They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Fires to the big fella. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They're dealing with a second and long. Sends it back in motion. Second down, they'll go to the air. He just got rid of that one to save the down. Didn't see anything he liked. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. On third and long, trying to convert through the air. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth quarter comeback. The Gamecocks will try to pin them back with the punt. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with second and short. Back to pass. Throws toward the end zone. Touchdown, Mississippi State. They went for the big play, and boy, did it ever pay off. They put another one. Looking downfield on first down. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18. And the Gamecocks trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Second down, he'll throw it. Just a short pass to the tight end. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Ball's at the 29, defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. And the incomplete pass will bring up 4th down.
And this offense, man, it's just been one of those days. And they're not going to want to watch the tape, but they haven't put up a bunch of points. They're getting scored on a lot. It's one of those days you want to forget, and adding a drop to the tally is just the cherry on the sundae.
He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Here comes the Mississippi State offense, ready to attack. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grabs it inside the 15. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bulldogs. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. They've punted the last 3 times they've had it, and now really needing to put a score on the board on this possession. Not in lockstep there with the receiver.
And it's just been that kind of day for this quarterback and this offense, guys. They have never been able to get into a rhythm throwing the football. Timing's been off. Accuracy hasn't been great. We've seen some drops.
And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
I know this defense came into this game hoping to get pressure on the quarterback, but I don't know in their wildest dreams if they ever thought he was going to look this good. I lost track at 5 sacks. They have been all over this quarterback today.
Now 3rd and long, and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. He's looking downfield to throw. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again.
And how about this offense, man? It's been a rough day. You're getting beat down. You're trying to find some kind of momentum late in the game to build something off of, and you give up another sack.
The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. 3 and out, they got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. And the punt team gets down there and touches it dead. That's where they'll put it in play.
You know, punt cover teams have a tough job because oftentimes they've got to tackle a guy out in the open field, and a really good one at that. But how about their ability to get to the returner and not just get the tackle, but create the takeaway? That is a massive play on special teams.
Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw on 1st down. And he throws yet another interception. Does he know which colored jerseys they're wearing? Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
And this has been one of those days you want to forget. I mean, you're getting drunk. There's no other way to put it. It's been a bad day. I'm trying to put a drive together here, maybe to just get some kind of momentum, something positive, maybe something in the locker room we can talk about that didn't go wrong.
And he feels the heat coming and it burns him up. Another sack.
Man, I've been there before as a quarterback. Sometimes you just wish the game would already be over, right? You've had nothing go your way all game long. You're trailing late. They're still getting sacks. And you just want to go back to the locker room. You want to get in the ice tub and start healing for next week.
He took... The Mississippi State offense headed back to the field to go to work. Well, the good news about this drive, Jesse, it can't go worse than last time. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. Mississippi State going up-tempo.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. He's got it inside the 25. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And it hasn't mattered what they've called, guys, offensively.
And the offense out on the field to go back to work. From the gun, the running back has it. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Oh, they're after him. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. And the Gamecocks decide to punt it away. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He gets it away from his own end zone. And this ball is going to be touched down just shy of midfield. Here comes the Bulldog offense back onto the field. Looking to throw on 1st down. He unleashes a long one. And they weren't able to make the connection. They were looking for an explosive play.
I'm a little bit surprised they're still throwing the football here this late in the game with this kind of lead. They're on 1st down, taking a shot, falls incomplete, but obviously they're still seeing matchups that they want to take advantage.
There he goes. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and they have this game in hand right now. We'll see just how aggressive they want to be on offense. Inside the 25, they'll snap it from the 24, 1st down. Wants to throw on 1st down. Right on the money. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Mississippi State to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Good quickness to grab it off the deflection. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And this always is the debate of where you fall.
They'll put this one in play. 1st snap of the drive from the 25. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Bringing the heat. And he just threw that one away. Safe move. Didn't see anything. Lived to play another play. After the incompletion, it's 2nd and 10 from their own 25. The give on the option. Nice gain of 6, leaving them with 3rd and 4. The Gamecocks come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Looking to throw on 3rd. Pass rush, gets there, gets home, gets him down at the 23.
The defense puts the exclamation point on the day. They have had a wonderful day, man. Doing everything great. Just, you could tell they were dialed into what was going on. And now just throw another sack in the equation, hitting the quarterback, being disruptive. They've been all over the field. And these punt returners want to make big plays, but man, oh man, did he make a big mistake. Flipping the field position, defense flying in on him, and he did not secure the football on that play.
Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. To the air on first down. He'll take a deep shot here. He's got it! And I wasn't sure they were going to be able to catch him. They finally did, but they gave up a huge play. Some might have the philosophy to milk the clock. Others have this philosophy. Just keep going at them.
Yeah, until you stop me. And I think the offense, you can tell, it's pretty clear. They're going to keep their foot on the gas, continuing to throw the football down the field, attack, make big plays like they have all game long.
And he's brought down after a nice gain. Mississippi State right back to the line. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. And give him another 6. Grabs it for a touchdown, and the blowout continues. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Handoff from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Working that left side now. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. He's been under pressure all season, and they really haven't done much to turn down that heat. And it's just hard to imagine that this guy will be back leading this program next year.
Yeah, and you want to see him finish strong, and I think Coach needs to finish strong. All the negativity swirling around the program, obviously, you hear it. It's a part of it. The kids hear it, but finishing strong would kind of ease some of that. But Palmer, it's the body of work. Everything he did this season is going to be taken into account, and it's going to be tough, I think, for him to...
Intercepted. Man, they just can't get anything going.
And how about that? That's the first INT for this guy. Like, he's gone all throughout this year, taking care of the football, making plays, really, really building trust with his offensive coordinator. First mistake. Hey, listen, put it behind you. You've had a great season so far, young man.
One more play to pad the stats. Looking downfield on first down. Going for it all. It's incomplete, and they tried to finish this quarter with a bang and couldn't quite connect. They won the game today. That's 2 in a row. If they win the next one, it's called a winning streak. It's been done before.
And we're seeing the identity of this team come into fruition. Just get the sense they're finding out who they are, what they're about, what they're going to do schematically, and who their big playmakers are.
Which is tough to do, right? It's tough to grow throughout a season and understand who you are. But when you stack wins week after week on top of each other and start to have success, you start to grow as an identity and you start to understand who you are.
That's going to do it from here for David.